Alright, well my final project is a board game that's like Candyland with a pagan twist. So instead of moving gingerbread guards on a rainbow road to get to King Candy's castle, classical elements aim to leave impact around an isometric pathway composed of lunar phases, planetary bodies, and astrological symbols. So similar to drawing cards with colors or locations like the Peppermint Forest, symbols and moon phases are summoned from a pool, and players move to the next closest moon phase or to the exact position of the astral symbol. Upon landing on a spot, that player element leaves an impact symbol on that location and gains +1 impact score. The impact symbol will remain there until another player lands on that spot. But before each player moves, all of the impact symbols on the board are counted and the scores component updates. So players with the leading score are pushed into a winner's array. Alright, so the game may end when a player lands on the last position, which is also numbered 96, and is part of the winner's array. So if they're tied with anyone, like if the winner's array is greater than 1, then the player on space 96 is actually moved to space 0, and the game continues until another player ends the game or the pool runs dry. But once the game is won by player 1, the winning impact score and the moves history are posted to the Rails API that allows cross-origin requests via the Rack Cores gem. So the game makes use of the React router, actually rendering 3 keyboard navigable links to pages or collections of components. So home explains the game logic. Actually, game conditionally displays the choose player form or the game board, if player 1 exists, that is. Lastly, scores fetches the winning game stats from the previously won games. At the moment, our database is empty though. At the heart of this program, the Redux middleware places all data in one place, the store, a single source of truth. All state changes are products of dispatching actions to the root reducer and returning new state objects. Upon connecting the spaces container to the store, passing it props including each player's symbol, score, and position, the container may then dispatch actions moving components, but to where? Alright, so when I designed the moon phase arrangement on the board, I knew that the new moons would be on every 8th index, actually starting at 0. And I knew that the waxing crescents would be on the 8th, or on every 8th index, but starting at 1, and so on. So I numbered each space 0 to 96. On each turn, a phase or symbol is randomly selected and passed to a function called where_to, along with the player's current position. So relative to point A and the selected symbol, a switch statement returns the next closest position. When point A and point B are calculated, all would-be player movement hops are filtered into an array. Then all of those array elements are timely mapped while dispatching a move player action every 25 milliseconds. When the position or space number is passed to the position's functions, specific grid row and cell style objects are returned, keeping all components on the path. Each component is styled inline, and the results of the positions functions relative to the prop's current position.